My name is Afari Dartey, the Acting Chief Executive of the Forestry Commission of Ghana. I humbly invite you to join me in changing the status of the Achimota Forest Reserve from the current state into a world-class ecotourism destination. Government must endorse and support the change from a traditional forest reserve into an ecological theme park. In doing this, we're going to tap experiences from other countries, such as Kenya. 2 visits already to Kenya motivated this idea, and I believe we can make it work for Ghana too.
It's a very laudable one, and also fits well into government's development plan.
There would also be investment opportunities.
It's certainly going to generate a lot of jobs for the unemployed in the country. It will enhance revenue, and most importantly, it is going to help us protect the land under reservation in Achimota.
And we hope that various competent Ghanaians will take advantage of this business and investment opportunity.
Government, therefore, will do everything practically possible to support this project.
The success of every ecotourism, every tourism project depends largely on local patronage. And here, we wish and hope that Ghanaians will patronize the Achimota National Park the same way that we expect that foreigners will also patronize it.
Since long time, the Netherlands government is cooperating together with Ghana on the management of its forests and of its biodiversity. I'm Tom van der Zon. I'm the environmental expert of the Dutch Embassy in Accra. In the environmental program of Ghana, I'm responsible for the tropical rainforest.
The Forestry Commission's vision in turning Achimota Forest Reserve into a world-class ecotourism enclave is a very huge one.
I would therefore use this opportunity to invite investors, both locally and externally, to take advantage of this project.
The public is expected to play a very good role in our awareness creation effort, because parks of this nature normally suffer from poaching, encroachment activities, as well as other offenses. We will encourage the public to help by reporting offenses to the appropriate authorities, such as the Forestry Commission or other law enforcement agencies.
The ecological benefits of the developments are obvious, but they will also create jobs and generate revenue for national development.
Our plan is to secure funding from both traditional and non-traditional sources. We do not intend to use the Forestry Commission's funds. Here, we would invite the private sector, especially those engaged in the hospitality industry, to come and bid. And when they win these bids, then they would construct some of these facilities. That will limit the pressure on our own resources.
In the Forestry Commission, we work together with a number of other donor agencies. The other donor agencies are the European Union, are France, are the United Kingdom, and then the World Bank. And with them together, we support the government on the broader sector program.
They certainly will win in this project, and government will go along with them.
Achimota was chosen definitely because of the advantage of its location, and it also provides a real opportunity for the development of an urban ecological theme park in the capital city of Accra. The new vision of the Forestry Commission is to develop the Achimota Forest Reserve into a national park. Currently, it's only being used as a prayer camp, and just a few students and researchers visiting either the Arboretum or the mini zoo that we have there.
It needs to get much more attention, and that's one of the areas we really need to focus on.
The Achimota land was gazetted in 1930 as a forest reserve. The purpose for its establishment was to develop a green buffer between the Achimota School and the city of Accra, as well as provide cheap fuel wood for the secondary school. This, however, changed years later, and it was modified into a nature reserve, a recreation park, and a nature study facility for children, students, and researchers. The current size of the park is around 360 hectares, and attractions include a small arboretum as well as a mini zoo.
The vision of the Forestry Commission is to sustainably manage the forest and wildlife assets of our nation for national development, and at the same time leave a more valuable forest and wildlife resources for the future generation.
However, over the years, over-dependence on timber from the natural forest has led to the neglect of the wildlife sector as well as plantation development. This is beginning to change, especially with the government's approval for the Forestry Commission to develop about 30,000 hectares of plantation beginning 2010, as well as to generate employment for about 30,000 people. This will increase to about 52,000 hectares, employing about 60,000 people by 2011. The sector that is still lacking the necessary attention is the wildlife sector. And therefore, my intention is to correct this imbalance and place adequate emphasis on wildlife development to improve its value to the state as well as the people of Ghana.
One of the elements of the vision of the Wildlife Department and the Forestry Commission is that the national parks will have a much more important role in future in the tourism, and Ghana like to improve the touristic aspects of the parks. So that will be one of the focal topics for the future site.
Some interesting statistics